Tonight on Hipstar Tonight, now available on iTunes. Purchases now online at hipstar.ca. The original 1-800-NEED-A-GIMMICK.com. Please send your contributions to the Heart and Soul Foundation. It is tonight on Hipstar Tonight.
With all you got, you don't have to have anything. You can just create, manipulate.
Way to go to everybody that's been getting going recently. Making that name. There's a very unique bunch of indie individuals here, don't you think? Yeah.
Sports. When I think groups, sports, teams.
Yeah.
Now you can now take away the word click. We're not in that dirty sort of business. Now we all work together. We all put on 6-star matches. We all post them.
Yeah, of course.
We all say hi to our friends on
never
Facebook,
happened.
and we'll see you in the next town. So
exactly.
I'm happy with everything.
There's a lot of people that stick out. There's a lot of unique people here. It's true, man. Charisma is good here. We got.
I was
we got
talking to Jim Ross.
What did he say?
The weekend, and he was like saying that the art of controversy has now been removed from wrestling.
Oh, wow.
The only person that was able to do that in the day is Roddy Piper, and like nobody does that anymore. Same with the art of selling.
Well,
a lot of things. And shout outs to Jim because it was a good conversation. I was booked with him over at Wrestle Talk.
You know, the older
Wrestle
guys
reunion up in Chicago, and I had a blast. Thanks, Jim.
They'll say that one thing can't be done again, but they're kind of ignoring that it might be. In a modern way. I mean, I think we hit the nail on the head with
look at Jerry Lawler. He did it for his whole career.
Exactly.
He's like Memphis.
Guys like that, especially JR, when he's saying, like, you don't do it like that anymore. Well, are you looking hard enough?
Well, it's funny. I came across a comparison myself just yesterday. If you watch the old Jive Soul Bro video that the Dr. Style made, and this was like low budget.
Great video, yeah.
These guys pounded it out because they were characters who knew how to work in the day. And now, if you come out of the cookie cutter power plant, you don't know how to be a character like Slick was. There's no managers.
Yeah.
We've washed everything up. Where you got the New Day, Big Cass, and the other guy who's basically Road Dogg and Billy Gunn.
Well, in modern ways, yeah, right?
I mean, Kevin Nash, and it's just...
I've seen somebody said, like, oh, you can't do it like the Ass Man anymore. Well, maybe you can. He's called Enzo.
But why do you have to? Why do we have to be cookie cutters and educated on the product that was for us?
That's a great question.
As opposed to being organic and being a new character that hasn't been seen. I think that's what the fucking fans keep asking for, especially the promoters.
Like, at the end of the day, a kid, his attention span is so fucking fast, and he describes a wrestling show. The first one he's ever seen. How do you describe it? Well, there's a lot of top rope moves, a lot of super kicks, a lot of double downs. Oh, but there was this one unique character. He was like a barbarian that gave like Sour Patch Kids to the fans, and he stuck out. He could have been the shittiest match, but it was still a character that stuck out. And I don't understand why there's so many guys, black tights, beards, black kick pads, just solid colors, and they're just called Steve Mike.
Most of the criticism amongst the industry a lot of times stems from the locker room, which is interesting because most people think that the fans are the critics, but the boys themselves are critiquing the people that get jobs before they do.
Damn right.
It's always heated. They come at you as your friends, of course.
First.
But it's always heated, and
the guys who don't want to start online shit.
Buck Gunderson's hands, I have to often wonder, am I getting paid? Was I booked on this show?
Yeah, right?
I'm nervous at all times to
so many things not being said as this confrontation happens. Exactly. I can't read you. But I don't know. We're all artists, though, and we're going to handle our success in different ways. Some may be super unique and be the nice to see you, bud, or some cross your arms at the back of the room making snarky comments as you watch the show. Because you can do it better sometimes. I don't know, man.
I got a question for you.
What?
You've been in the business a long time, and this is just a question. And just wondering, it's more of a how does this make you feel question. Okay,
inquire,
you've been in the business at least as long as me.
Yeah, what you got?
And I think like a lot of this is maybe a two-part question, but if you worked either Cody or Tyson, in the indie circuit here in Ontario, you would think that you've made it to a main event level, okay?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, fair enough to say. I think that's your top competition.
Now, have you done either of those things?
Yes, both.
Okay. Now, have you done it in a triple threat match?
No, because sometimes those can be sloppy. The real...
Coming up next month, CWF proudly presents Tyson Dukes, textbook Tyson Dukes, Cody Deaner, and Jesse Bieber.
Whoa.
And it makes me wonder, like, you would have been a guy that would have appreciated a match like that, I'm sure. But,
of course I would have, yeah.
Jesse Bieber has made it straight to the top from being a referee to now main eventing.
And he's going to learn from
CWF
it.
Show.
And he's going to be put in the corner, and he's going to come and do his spots when he's told to. And he's going to do it well. And... good for him.
I'm interested in seeing that match. In fact, I posted that I'm attending the CWF facility.
I always do. Yeah.
Do you think you would be nervous at all? I mean, you've known him for a while.
Oh, he's probably doing the little vomits, but like a little bit of pepperoni that he ate before.
And do you think like maybe that his dad is saying, "Hey, you've made it now to the big time. I'm giving you Tyson. I'm giving you Cody. This is a big match."
Well, that's what my dad would do, you know. But his tops were way different. You know, you've made it to the top, kid. All right, you're gonna finally fight Ron Falco and George Terzis.
Right.
You're gonna do it. I'm like, all right, Dad. You're as long as you're proud of me.
Yeah. It's just very strange the way this business has become. It
really is, yeah.
You know, we're friends. We're all friends here.
Well,
and that's the thing. And, you know, if you happen to do a show with a vet, you post that you got educated by that vet.
Exactly.
It's something that, you know, nobody can take away from you, as we all know. And it's just, I'm very happy and proud to see that the business, as we come through 360 degrees, we are now all friends. We're all on a respect level in that locker room. We all are going to do spot matches.
We have to see the same guys like almost every weekend, and you know, it's.
Thank you. And if you happen to go to a carnival with them after, then take a snapshot. Why not?
Exactly. Otherwise, the internet definitely needs to know that I hung out with these people, and then we had dinner in my backyard, and these guys are real workers. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
The hashtag Classic Ontario label. Hashtag Classic Ontario. Keep it going.
What's going on?
It's taken over. We're being mocked by the Bruns, the brothers in the Bruns, and I don't know.
New Brunswick?
What he says though, I mean, like the only thing the guys write about is how shitty a majority of the workers' shapes are here. We look like shit. We don't have much definition here, and the guys that do are already like doing something because they pick them up easy now. A lot of guys
Tyler
are chunky.
Turba, Rob Ray,
embarrassing.
Tyson Dukes. You know, name him, New Brunswick.
They're everywhere.
I mean, really, who is even coming out of New Brunswick that's been a success?
And they can't barely get around. Here, it's Bruns dude, no gimmick other than he sells black and white T-shirts, has a beard, and is a vegan.
Right.
He likes post pretentious no-draw comment about our shows here. Some American indie pic that he puts up that is in Ontario with a couple hicks in the front row and makes a joke that 2 people are in the Ontario crowd. And he's picking fights, man.
Our brand is carried on currently. Fight TV, you can get the app at the App Store, and you know, we have a bus driver commissioner who is cutting promos on that Fight TV and, you know, in Preston's introduced.
Well, yeah.
If anybody's interested in the Frank Newman, I'm a bus driver and a sponsor for my show.
The doc, yeah.
Go get the app at Fight TV.
The real story.
FightTV.com.
Man, it's so overpopulated here. It is. But there's so much here, all right? Of course fucking Ethan Page doesn't want to go over to Halifax. He's not making any fucking money there. Man, like, there's nothing other than to waste more money than he's making. No one is making money here
dried
either.
Up the whole territory out there.
It has nothing to do with talent or not. Just because you pack a Junior A hockey arena doesn't mean shit. You people are bored, and we're overpopulated here. At least our culture count is a booming plethora, where yours just majors in overprivileged Caucasians.
Right.
All right?
No, you're allowed to say that.
Either way, nobody knows wrestling even exists in the Maritimes, and trust me, man, just because you're making those trips, trust me, Quebec isn't any better, man. That's what you're just saying. Who's your trainer? Oh, who trained him? Oh, and who trained him? Why the fuck have you mentioned 3 names and none of them have an existing Wikipedia bio in wrestling? Now ask us.
I tried to get Frankie the Mobster a job out of Montreal, Quebec.
Man. He's not training anybody. He's doing it himself because he knows you don't put people under your wings. People just train other people what they know, and it's no credentials. It's just carrying on fucking creator wrestlers' movesets.
It's funny. I was at a Squared Circle show back in the day in Toronto, and You know, my agent, Pee Wee Castos, could attest to this because he was the official in this match, but we actually had a tag match. I can't remember who the babyface tag team was, but I was managing the heels, being Frankie the Mobster and Sniper Randy Vaughn.
Yeah.
And I think it was such an exciting match for Sniper that we went back to the locker room. And Sniper was like, "Wasn't that a great match, Frankie? Thank you so much and everything." And Frankie turned around and looked at him and said, "What? What are you talking about? That was shit! You fucking shit guy!" And yelled at Sniper. And I think that was the last booking I seen Sniper in at the Toronto, I don't know, some college or something.
Taking the business back. Gonna have a heart attack, oh yeah. Taking the business back without snow. And I know you go and it goes. I'm taking business back by putting up a meme that goes viral. And Randy Orton will retweet me and he'll say, "Will you take the business back with me today? Oh, 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 you're my business and I'm your back. And I want you to meet me in the hospital, 'cause I'm about to have a heart attack."
Yeah.
I mean,
Sarah Theroux from Welland, Ontario, writing in at infamousjmore at hotmail.com.
Big fan.
And she's writing in, Jay, Hipstar Zach Atticus, "Have you seen Randy Vaughn's biopic lately?"
No.
He looks like he's ready to die.
What?
And I think that's the one where like he's like bodybuilding now.
He
again.
just came in
but,
third.
Like, a lot of people are wondering that he's looking older, so is this good for his heart? That I don't know. We got to get those pictures up at hipstar.ca tonight.
Well, we don't consider that, right?
And put it out there. Is Sniper healthy or not healthy? Because we may be doing a memorial show.
Well, don't put him on, don't put him on the death pool. Don't vote for him because a lot of guys we're here to stay, and some of those guys aren't going anywhere. They'll get injured, and they'll hurt their hearts a couple times, and their smiles will get broken.
Actually, coming up tonight on hipstar.ca, we're actually going to post side-by-side pictures of who do you think is the healthier worker. Is it going to be the recent photo of Sniper Randy Vaughn and the bodybuilding contest, or the recent, profile pic? Straight from the Heart and Soul Foundation, Smith Hart. You could choose now, smithstar.ca. Who is your healthiest looking worker, Smith or Sniper? Hipstar.ca tonight, and 1-800 you can make the original.
Will not be spending my time creating that survey, unfortunately.
It's ridiculous. Do something for the audience. It's a long weekend.
It is. 2-4. It's coming up. Well, I don't want to be bitter anymore. I just certainly don't want to be cynical, because being those guys, I mean, that's what the internet's created to be. It's made to be those know-it-alls who are just looking and waiting for something really snarky and mean to say.
I find the best thing to do is just to talk to your professional worker one-on-one, Last night I was talking to Ty Dillinger because he made his debut on the pay-per-view last night. And it's just a good feeling to hear his voice. You made it, bro. And this kind of stuff doesn't have to be out on the media anymore. We need to do away with these things. The only person that should be speaking on anything is Jim Ross. Okay. And we got to get away with the Dave Meltzers and who's the guy from Slam Wrestling. He never writes any articles about me or
anymore.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Awkward.
I know, but it doesn't have to be this way. Society can still be a beautiful place as long as we socialize with love. Hey, it's nice to see you out there today when the sun's getting a little warmer. Tonight on Hipstar Tonight.